Hello there my little YouTubers, and welcome to episode number 20. So last video I said that I wasn't going to come back to Squabmoor. However, I have. I've been here 2 or 3 times since my last vlog. Came last weekend, I was planning on doing a 72 hour, did a 48 hour because of the weather. The whole lake completely blank. And it was completely full up last weekend. I've done 2 overnights since my last vlog as well. Still haven't had anything. For some reason, I don't know why, but I've got a bee in my bonnet about this place, so I have to keep coming back until I get one. There was a guy over in I can't remember what the swim's called, but it's up there somewhere, the other end of the lake. He's in there for 4 days this week, completely blank. So it's looking really good. However, I'm determined to get one out of here. So I'm back in the swim that I was in beforehand, Kimberley's, which is the last swim that I was in. The water's a little bit deeper out here. I'm on the back of the wind at the moment. The wind is kind of blowing southwesterly, which is like that way. It's going to change around tomorrow. The wind isn't that warm, so I decided, right, I'll get on the back of it and see if I can do anything. But at the moment it is very quiet. I haven't seen anything whatsoever. There's 2 other guys here, they haven't had anything, and they haven't seen any shows or anything like that. I did a complete lap of the lake when I got here, didn't see anything, so decided to just try and go somewhere where I see a little bit less pressure, and this swim at the moment seems to be the one that has caught my attention a little bit. The water's a little bit calmer. I'm thinking, you know, that down wall over there is gonna, you know, maybe hold them up a little bit, maybe heat it a little bit quicker. I don't know, I could be totally wrong, I could be talking absolute crap, but you don't know unless you try, do you? So I'll show you where I'm fishing in a minute. It's really simple. I've pretty much just got one straight out in front of me, in between the steps and kind of like that little breather thing over there. That's out at 11.5 wraps, and I'm fishing another one just behind me here, just down. It's kind of like the shelf is like here, and it goes straight down, drops down to about 12-14 foot. So I've just put one out of 4.5 wraps as well. So yeah, we're back again, same swim, but you know, we'll see what we can do. Right, anyway, I'm going to get myself set up. Need to put the house up. That's about all I need to do, and then I'll show you the rigs, the bait, and all the rest of the gubbins that go with it. And so after a fish hasn't come out of here, from what I've heard, in 2 weeks, obviously the sensible thing to do was to come back again and try and get one out. Anyway, show you the baiting approach for this one. Again, pretty basic, just a straight boilie approach. The rod on the left hand side, fishing towards the dam, is fishing these. These are the Citrus Nash boilies, pink in colour. They smell kind of like a tangy, sort of fruity sort of bait. So I've got a kilo of those. I'm not going to use a kilo, but I've probably put out about 50 baits, whole baits, and then what I've done is I've put them in the quarter cutter as well, and just half them up. So there's probably about 100 baits out there now, halves and wholes. So I just thought I'd mix it up a little bit, just give them a couple of different shapes, just to see if that will induce anything. And it's a bait that I've never used before, so I thought I'd give it a go. I've also got a pink pop-up out with it as well to match the freebies, and then the right hand rod is just a case of the live system again, and again the same approach again, just 50 freebies and then halved up in the cutter, and that is on a live system pop-up as well on the right hand rod. So yeah, that's about it. Pretty basic stuff, but then again, most of you will know my fishing is pretty basic. more basic than an Atari, some would say. However, it is what it is. So that's what works for me. At the moment though, it's not working for me. Nothing's working for me. To be honest with you, I don't even know why I'm here this weekend, because nothing's come out. Never mind. So we'll see what happens. Some of you will remember this little bad boy, Shoulders, from my previous blog. Now the official Rob mascot, though he hasn't really brought me a lot of luck lately. However, I've had a chat with Shoulders, and Shoulders said that this weekend I'm getting a fish. I hope he's not lying. Right then people, just moving on into the sort of like evening time now. Lake's gone pretty flat calm now, so looks lovely. Don't know whether it's going to fish, but it looks nice. Quite a few people turned up now as well. There's probably about 6 or 7 people on, I guess, something like that. So before I go away for the evening, I just thought I'd talk to you about why I picked this swim. There is a little bit of method to my madness. I just randomly walk around and go, oh, I'm going to go in here again. So when I've been here during the week, I was here Monday night and Tuesday night, as I said earlier, and I fished along the dam wall. There's 2 swims on the dam wall, dam 1 and dam 2. On the Monday and the Tuesday night, I could hear quite a lot of activity going on, and there was a lot of boshing, and it was definitely carp, an absolutely massive boshing. And there was a guy in this peg, and then I saw him on the Tuesday when I got here, and he said to me, oh, did you hear all the boshing the other night, da da da. So I was like, yeah. And he said that it was all coming from down in that corner over there, which is where I do have a rod. So that's the reason why I've chosen the swim that I'm in. I've also spoken to the bailiff who's in the swim next to me as well. Just come around to check my ticket, and he said that 1 fish came out this week. So the stocking in here, just for your information as well, is about 50-60 carp. You've got 4 acres of water, which doesn't seem very big. However, by the time you factor in the water column that you've got, which is probably around 15, between 12 and 15 foot all the way around, it's quite a big expanse of water. It is quite a hard water, but I'm going to keep going at it. Like I said, I was going to go to Upper Tamar this weekend, but I was working in this area again, and I have a real bee in my bonnet about this place at the moment. So that's what I've decided to do. The reason I'm using the 2 different types of bait at the moment, I'm just trying to work out what works here and what doesn't. So I've got a lot of the live system in stock, so I've put just going to carry on using that because it's a proven bait as well. I know that it works pretty much everywhere. And the Nash citrus stuff, the reason I chose that was because I wanted a bait that was going to stand out on the lake bed, and something different, something to give me a little bit of an edge, if you like. It might totally work against me, but I thought if I put a bait out there that they haven't seen, they probably don't see that all the time. So maybe, you know, something like that will give me a real edge this weekend, and maybe, you know, produce me a bite. Load of pink baits out there, they'll be used to just seeing 1 pink pop up maybe out and around. So a different approach like that's always worth a shot in my eyes. Like I said, I did have a kilo of it lying around, so I was like, right, I'm going to use that this weekend. So that's what I'm doing. Don't know if I'll use the whole kilo, mind, but that's what I've decided to do anyway. So hopefully that might work. It might not work, but it might. So, but yeah, probably worth me mentioning as well, I am on a 48 hour for this one. So I'm here till Sunday. It's Friday now, so we have got a bit of time, but yeah, it is, you know, it is what it is, I guess. So, but as you can see, it's a really nice place. It's just one of those nice places, just being here. It does get very, very busy here though. You know, you've got all that bank along there, and all along there. but as you can see there's loads of people. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people along that bank already, and then up through the swim up here there's another 2 guys up through there. So there's quite a lot of pressure at that end of the lake, whereas if I pan round to here, I've got all this water here, and at the moment there's no one in it. So you've got dam 1 over there, you've got dam 2 over there, and then the nearest guy to me is that guy over there, and he's fishing out in the middle of the lake. So I've got all of this water here that is at the moment completely free. So hopefully it might work, it might not, but it is worth a shot, I think. So I'll leave it there. If nothing happens, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and yeah, tight lines, and hopefully during the night we'll get lucky. Good morning, YouTubers. So once again, a pretty uneventful night. Couple of liners, but let's be honest, could have been absolutely anything. So I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure a fish came out at the other end last night. See a lot of movement with head torches and stuff like that. Could have been a bream though, because this place is absolutely loaded with bream. The bream in here go to about £13. So yeah, not too sure what was going on there, but haven't heard of anything coming out. I saw one Bosch this morning right in front of the dam, so that's kind of a good sign. I know that I've got fish in the area, it's just whether or not they're going to get their heads down. Oh, my camera fell down. How rude. So yeah, it all depends whether or not they're going to get their heads down, but yeah, just going to sit on it now. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, so made a cup of tea, gonna chill out for the day. I'm not going to take my rods out, I'm going to leave my rods where they are. I know everything's fishing, so yeah, just going to sit on it and see what happens. That's about all I can do really. The wind's changed around, the wind's blowing northwest now, so it's blowing towards the dam wall. So now I'm kind of like on the wind, howling down into that corner, so hopefully that might produce something. I say howling down there, it's probably about 10 miles an hour, it's not a lot. But if they are dictated by the wind in here, then, you know, the theory is that they will follow that. So, yeah. Right. That's enough for me going on about absolutely nothing. I'm going to finish my cup of tea, and I'm going to have a look around and see what I can see happening. Might even have a move today, you never know. Right, and guys, so seeing as nothing's happened during the night or anything like that, I'm going to try something a little bit different today with the left hand rod. I'm going to be chucking out a single just around in the sort of like the water that I've still got, because obviously nobody's turned up in the other 2 swims. So while the rig's out the water, I thought I'd just give you a quick glimpse of what I'm using for this one. Pretty simple really, starting off up here, using a flying bat lead. Keeps the last bit of the rig pinned down. Coming down to that, I've got a just a basic helicopter system again on a just on a naked line, and then stiff boom with a Ronnie rig and a high vis pop up, which is one of the citrus citrus pop-ups. So I've gone for a white, so that's what I'm going to be using. I say it's pretty straightforward. So we're going to get that out, we're going to pump that around a bit and see if we can pick one up like that, I guess. Well, my dreams of casting a single around have now been dissipated. So 2 guys that were at the other end of the lake, well in the middle of the lake, have decided to move on to the dam wall. So that means that I've brung in that single and put it back down in the corner over here. So had it only had out there for about an hour or so, but I saw them move, so I thought, right, okay, I'm not going to leave that out there. They want to fish that area. So yeah, that's that finished with. Back to the same old story now. Here comes Glenda. Been eating boilies all morning again. But yeah, still pretty quiet everywhere. Had it confirmed that the fish that come out last night was a bream as well, so yeah, hence why those guys have moved, I reckon. Right then guys, we're back again. That time of the blog where we go for the weekend wife box. As you can see, she's done another one. No idea what's in this one either. Let's have a look. Nope. Ooh, what is it? Okay, this week in the weekend wife box we have lots of, oh my god, what's this? Pancake mix. Lots of chocolate again. Wow. What's this? That's like a potato bake. Cheers, wife. I can use that. Very good. Fiber 1 bar. Toasty roll. Okay, thanks. She's good, isn't she? Oh my god, look, more sweets. God. What am I gonna do with all these sweets? Eat them. Oh, what's this? A what? Brewdog? Oh, there's bloody alcohol in it. Oh, needed a drink. Brewdog Punk IPA Postmodern Classic. I have no idea what that is, but I will drink it. Literally have the best wife in the world. Right, back to the rods. That was the weekend wife box. Ooh. Guys, so another very quiet day, unfortunately. It's coming on to about 5 o'clock now, and yeah, been pretty quiet. Went back to the van obviously earlier to do the weekend wife box. Spoke to the guys on the down wall. They're zigging, but they haven't had nothing, and to be honest with you, I'm not surprised. It is quite cold now as well. It's probably about 6 or 7 degrees. The temperature's dropped off quite a lot, so yeah, a couple of the guys have gone home that were around the corner, but other than that, haven't really seen anything all day. Saw a couple of fish, like I said this morning, Bosch, just in front of the dam wall, which is why they moved, which is what I said earlier. They've gone on the zigs, but you know, nothing's happened. So yeah, this place is becoming a really tough nut to crack. So this is my, god, how many sessions have I done here now? Probably about 6, and I'm still on a blank. So but then the guys have said to me, you know, this place is ninja, like at the best of times, let alone at this time of year. So, but I keep seeing bivvies here, so you know, what does that tell you? Either people are mental or fish do actually come out of here. So as long as I keep seeing bivvies here, I'm gonna keep coming back. So yeah, I'm gonna keep coming back until I crack it. There is still time for me to crack it, mind. But yeah, at the moment all the spots have been quiet. I haven't seen anything whatsoever to move to, so there's not a lot else I can do really, other than keep feeding Glenda, who's had boilies all day long, haven't you, Glenda? She's just eating some now that I put in the water. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do really. No point in me really filming anything else today, because it's just me talking crap and nothing's happening. So haven't put any more bait out either. Just left it as it is because I haven't had a bleep, haven't had nothing, I haven't seen anything. So I'm presuming it's all still out there. So just gonna leave it, gonna sit on it, and if you don't see me during the night, you'll see me tomorrow morning looking well happy again. Ahoy there, YouTubers. Welcome to the morning of Sunday. Again, nothing happened. Though a little bit more did happen than the previous night. So about 12:30 last night, there was a lot of boshing going on down in the bottom corner. And I had a succession of liners, probably for about half an hour. Loads of big liners, but yeah, nothing else. So I got up this morning at about 7 o'clock, and then probably at about 8 o'clock this morning, I saw one bosh right in the corner as well. So they are around and they are there, but they're just not having it for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a headache, this one, really. I know that there was a lot of boshing behind me as well, all along sort of like this back row here. Now that the guys have gone from there was a lot of boshing there as well, because I could hear the guys on the other side of the bank talking about it this morning. So again, nothing's come out so far apart from bream. So yeah, difficult, that's what I call it. But I'm gonna sit tight on what I've got out there at the moment anyway. I'm happy that it's still fishing, so I'm not going to disturb the swim or anything like that, and I'm just gonna leave it there now until I go home and see what happens. Like I say, I've got the rest of the day, see what happens from there. But yeah, another fishless blog so far. Might as well start changing my name to Southwest Carp Blanker if I'm going to keep coming here. But I will keep coming here until I get a fish. Might not blog every session that I come, but when I do get a fish, it'll all be worth it. So yeah, everyone loves a challenge, don't they? Hello, YouTubers. Well, that's me back at the car park. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any more fish. Though it wasn't through lack of trying. I did see quite a lot of fish over in the far corner, but as the other guys have said to me, they ain't having any of it. So it is what it is, you know. Until this place starts fishing, not really a lot we can do. So sorry, it's another blank video. Not a lot I can do about it, because if they don't want to feed, can't do nothing about it. Though I have seen a lot of fish this afternoon over in that corner, just walking around, and I can tell you there are some absolutely stunning fish in here. Seen a fully scaled mirror over there, a couple of nice commons. So yeah, as soon as they start getting on the munch, everything will be good. But until then, they're not having it. So my next blog will not be here. I will be coming back here, I just won't be blogging. So when I do catch a fish eventually out of here, I'll post it. But there's no point in me making blogs here when I'm not catching fish, until I start catching fish. So yeah, until I do get one out of here, but I'll keep you posted anyway. You'll see them in my other videos. I'll go somewhere else anyway, due to go somewhere else soon anyway, do some of the other ones. So yeah, anyway, enough gibber gabber. Thank you very much for watching. Tight lines, and I'll see you at the next one. Cheers then, guys. Bye bye.